To create a purchase order, go to the Inventory Browse table, click on the Procedures toolbar menu, and then choose Purchase Orders Record Invoices. From the Purchase Order Browse table, click on the New tool and the Purchase Order Add Edit screen will appear. If the purchase order configuration option is set to automatically generate purchase order numbers, the next available purchase order number will be displayed in the order number field and will be assigned to this purchase order. If order number is not automatically generated, enter a unique alphanumeric number of your choice up to 9 characters in length in the order number field. Enter the date of the purchase order if different than the date displayed. Next, enter a vendor code identifying the vendor supplying the merchandise on this order. If the vendor code is not known, type the first few letters of the vendor and a drop-down window will appear to show items that closely match the typed data. Select the desired vendor from the Look-Up window or use the Look-Up tool to search for the vendor. You may now enter the Need by Date and Ship Via instructions. Next, enter the terms if different than displayed, initials of the person placing the order, and indicate if this is a blanket purchase order. You can enter an optional invoice number or reference number associated with this order. The order status fields are updated on screen whenever items are ordered or received. Data entry is not permitted in these fields. If the items on this purchase order are covered by a blanket purchase order, you can click on the down arrow to select the related blanket purchase order number. Once selected, edits made on this purchase order will adjust the open order dollar amount on the related blanket purchase order. To enter line items to this purchase order, click on the Line Items tab, then click on the New tool. The Add Edit panel will appear. Enter the stock number of the inventory item to be ordered. If the stock number is not known, type the first few letters of the stock number and a drop-down window will appear to show items that closely match the typed data. Select the inventory item from the Look-Up window or use the Look-Up tool to search for the inventory item. Enter the quantity to be ordered. If you are using the purchase order screen to record invoices at the time merchandise is received, you may also enter the actual quantity received at this time. You can also change the cost, description, and size. You may enter an optional vendor part number to update the vendor parts list. If the budget expense account number needs to be changed, type first few letters or number of the budget expense account and a drop-down window will appear to show items that closely match the typed data. Select the budget expense account from the Look-Up window or use the Look-Up tool to search for the budget expense account. Click on Accept when all required fields are complete. The new line item will be displayed on the Purchase Order Add Edit screen. Repeat this procedure until all line items have been entered. To save and print a purchase order, click on the Print tool. To save without printing, click on the Save tool. The save process updates all inventory records to reflect current order status, last cost, and average cost. Inventory expense accounts in the budget expense file are also revised to indicate current expenditures and funds committed. If all items have been received on a purchase order, Any committed funds bearing this purchase order number are removed from the budget expense accounts, and the purchase order status is changed to C for complete. For additional information on adding sales tax, freight and postage, editing, receiving, or deleting line items, please refer to the TRIMS reference manual.